This week, Rolling Bones No Boundaries is in northeastern Wyoming hunting one of our favorite whitetail camps in the Bear Lodge Mountains of Wyoming with the Devil's Tower in the background. Whether it be beards or bucks, this place is covered up. And you know, guys, I didn't grow up here. I moved out here for this unbelievable geographical landscape and all the hunting with Montana, Wyoming, and South Dakota so close. But you guys both grew up hunting and hunting that area and being able to drive 6-7 miles across the border and be in the bear lodges. And Mark, I know you've hunted there a lot.
Yeah, a ton. Well, from my house, yeah, you're right. It's under 10 miles, so. Spent a lot of time there shed hunting, a lot of whitetail antlers I picked up there, a lot of elk too, but exceptional whitetail hunting. And by the numbers, you can shoot an average whitetail of a 4 or 5 point better or as good as any place in the world.
You really can, and there's a high number of deer, so you're picking through a lot of deer, and the trophy quality, it might not be the 180 to 190s like a Saskatchewan or Nebraska or Iowa. But you know what, if you're looking for 140 and a possibly 160-inch deer, you know what, it's as good a chance as anywhere.
Yeah.
So you've hunted there a bunch, elk and whitetail.
Yeah, it's a great place. They do grow killer elk, big elk, and it's hard to get a tag. But the whitetail tag is easy to get. They have leftovers. That's one of the reasons why we enjoy it so much, because you can get a tag. And you go out there and there's all kinds of deer and you see tons of deer and it's just a hoot. It's a blast. It's a fun hunt. It's recreation.
And the other thing with this area is the amount of Merriam turkeys that populate the Black Hills and the Bear Lodges where they sit right together. There's so many turkeys, it's just crazy. And in the spring of the year, it's so much fun to see the deer in velvet and the elk running around, and we're right out there with them, and the turkeys move out, they get in their breeding ground, and we take a little bit different approach to it than most of the eastern guys. But you know what? I've killed turkeys with an AR. I know my son shot a turkey with an AR on a show a couple years back. We've shot them with our bows. We've shot them with our shotguns. We've shot them with our rifles. And my conclusion is, it doesn't matter what we shoot them with, they taste the same. Have you noticed that?
They do on the smoker, they taste the same.
You know, there's almost nothing that's more fun than archery hunting elk, because they're screaming, they're bugling, you're chasing around. And we've just taken turkey hunting and turned it on its head and made it an elk hunt, an archery elk hunt with a rifle.
That's such a great way of explaining it. It's such a great way of explaining it. And for me, I think that's why I've come to love that, our own genre, if you will, of turkey hunting. It's unbelievable. This week we have Trampas Meidinger with us, who is one of our top hunt specialists. Just does a phenomenal job with us. Is phenomenal at the camera. But you've known Trampas for what?
Ever. Yeah, I mean, since we were little. Went to grade school together with him. High school, we were buddies. And then out of high school, we actually were roommates for years, and all we did was hunt ever since we were little. So Trampas and I have been pals, like great buddies forever.
He's a hunting fool.
Yeah.
He really is. Yeah. And the guy lives outdoors. He lives for it.
Yes, he does.
There's not a question. And I know this particular hunt was pretty cool because he manages this ranch and is on there all the time. And, you know, we put so many hunters into this place, and we always have a lot of confidence that they're going to see tons of game, have good results, and a great time. It's a perfect place in the spring to come because you can get a couple turkeys, and you can, if you're looking for a Merriam, this is the place to get your slam. Yeah. And you can shoot one with a shotgun, one with a bow, one with a bow, one with a rifle, whatever you want to do, right. And it is absolutely over the top. Whether it be beards or bucks, this place is covered up. Yeah.
Okay, so we got another Tom out there. He's coming across looking for hens too. You can see him in the screen there. Dude,
Rolling Bones No Boundaries would like to thank our sponsors, the Montana Rifle Company, Leupold Optics, Arms Corps Ammunition, Seal One Gun Care Products, and Realtree Max One.
Let's do it. We'll find a bird. Weather's a little on the downside, but we'll still find them. They're strutting, they're chasing hens.
So we're at Diamond 7 Bar in Wyoming. Trampas and I are heading out to get some turkeys. It's in the afternoon. I was busy this morning with booking other hunts, and Trampas was working on some stuff out here. Kendra, his wife, actually runs the hunting part of this out here, and they are one of our signature outfitters. But this is a place that if you're looking to bring a kid out west and do a western turkey hunt, it's similar, I'd say, like the elk hunting, because you're locating, you can run and gun. These Merriams are fun, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they're vocal. Yeah.
They're real vocal, they're fun. So if you go, hey, budget-wise, I can't afford an elk hunt, but I want to take my kids out west, I want to get them to Wyoming, I'd love to do a hunt, this is the place. It's economic, it's big western hunting. This is an awesome ranch, and you're going to fill your tags if you can shoot and be persistent and listen to your guides. So anyway, we're going to take you along and see what happens right now. Devil's Tower's right in the background. It's pretty cool. Beautiful. Beautiful. He's going to locate right now and see if we got any turkeys. I know I keep saying this, but this is like a poor man's elk hunt, is it not?
Oh yeah.
And we've seen it.
Similar. You can move on them. They're vocal.
It's pretty cool. And there's elk right here in this area.
Oh yeah.
It's not uncommon to see them in the spring, is it?
No, not at all.
That's like a trade secret. That'll get him to gobble. So he hits the elk bugle. He's got a tube and kind of a startling mechanism. Those toms will respond. Now the weather picked up and we got a front coming in. Turkey. Turkey. We got turkey right down below us. We got turkey. Yeah, tom. All right. Oh, that flap worked. I don't know if you can hear that, but we got a tom down here about 200 yards. I'm gonna have him light it up again, do it again. We haven't been here 5 minutes, just messing around talking, and there's a tom. The wind just picked up over this knob. There's a tom right down here. We're gonna cut the distance. We'll grab our packs and get a little closer. We're in on him already. We haven't even been 5 minutes, I'm telling you. Trampas and I came all the way through that cover. Off of that point, we've got about 400 yards. So we have turkeys all around us right now. We stayed just inside there. These turkeys use their eyes. Their nose is useless, but they got eyes like crazy because everything tries to attack them from above, and they're super skittish. Usually when you locate them, they respawn once and then that's it. So we got a turkey over here on this bench.
can find more. Maybe we get 2 today. That'd be so awesome.
We got a group of turkeys a few hundred yards down this ridge. Big Tom in there, so they're it's getting late in the evening. They're heading for their roost, so I'm pretty sure we know where we can go cut them off and try and put another one on the ground.
Squeeze lightly when you're on him. Hold on. I'm on him. I'm dead on him.
So this week, we're hunting Merriam turkeys and wily whitetail on the doorstep of Devil's Tower in the Bear Lodge in northeastern Wyoming with Trampas Meidinger. So we got bird down. You know, it never ceases to amaze me when we go up to those toms, those Merriams. They have so much color. 7-inch beard, 8-inch beard here.
I bet it's close to 9.
It's okay. Now you go on the gun. And I go on this.
Oh yeah, we can find more.
Maybe we get 2 today. That'd be so awesome.
We've got a group of turkeys a few hundred yards down this ridge. Big Tom in there, so they're it's getting late in the evening. They're heading for their roost, so we're pretty sure we know where we can go cut them off and try and put another one on the ground.
We made this half moon circle back, and we got up on this ridge and we gobbled, and they gobbled right down below us. And we got set up real quick, and I told Trampas they were 125 yards straight down. And I told Trampas, I said, listen, put him for 100 yards and then take a minute out in the reticle. I told him take a minute out. So to do the first hash mark above center, put it right here, and let him have it. And that's the first time he'd ever shot those rifles.
Just squeeze lightly when you're on him. Hold on. I'm on him. I'm dead on him. Dead. Oh, yes. We just did. How sweet was that, man? Oh my gosh, I can't even believe that. We've been on birds all day long. We just flat got it done in Wyoming in 6 hours.
Yeah, one afternoon.
I would say this is about as big Western as you can get. I mean, it's Wyoming, right?
It is. It's the cowboy state. So.
It's the cowboy state, and we flat got it done here today. Well, man, I just want to tell you thanks.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
my pleasure.
I had a great time, man.
So fun. we saw so many turkeys in half a day that
It was just nuts, man.
Yeah.
This place is covered up with game. Elk, deer, coyotes, mountain lions, bobcat, you name it, it's there. It's just a mecca for animals. And now I'm so excited. I'm back after the wily whitetail, trying to track down a mature buck. This is the continuation of our spring hunt where we pounded some turkeys out here.
Yes, we did.
And so we're heading out right now. I had the afternoon. It's so close to spearfish. This might be the easiest customized hunt that we have anywhere in the country. I love this camp, and I'm loving it more every day. One of our clients just killed a great 4-point with his bow. Archery during rifle season.
Yes.
Archery during rifle season. That's how confident we are on this place, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one's still standing. Yeah, no, that was another buck. There's another buck in that group. He's got a small eye guard on his right side with another point coming out. That thing splits too. Man, that's tempting, Brian. We gotta pick through deer like that. Okay, we're gonna keep moving. We just spotted about a 130-inch deer. The wind's
longest shot I've ever made.
Rolling Bones No Boundaries is proud to partner with these sponsors: the Montana Rifle Company, Leupold Optics, Arms Corps Ammunition, Seal One Gun Care Products, and Realtree Max One. Closed captioning is sponsored by The Lodge at Deadwood. We'd also like to personally thank you for watching, and we invite you to follow us on Facebook. As a hunter, Rolling Bones Outfitters was created to deliver the experience you've always wanted but didn't know where to start. To begin with, as a Rolling Bones member, you get your own personal hunting representative. From DIY to fully guided, we match the hunter to the hunt. That's rollingbonesoutfitters.com. So I'm on the trigger first, and Trampas last year shot a 168-inch deer out there. And so he was like, Brian, I'm not gonna shoot a trophy buck, let's get you a trophy buck. And that second day we start picking through bucks, and we stalked in on a couple deer, and they just weren't right. Well, what happened was, we came out and we saw it was ruts going on. So the big bucks are pinned down with the does. We seen way out in the field, we saw a buck with 3 does, and then we saw another buck with a doe. And that's usually a tall tail. And we looked at that one buck, he was a good buck, 135-inch deer. And then we saw the frame on the other one, and we were like, you gotta be kidding me. But he saw us at the same time, and he aired out of that country. So we get on our buggy, get as close as we can, and we get over on the far hill, and I told Trampas, I sat down, Devil's Towers in the background, Missouri Buttes are there, and there's bucks everywhere. So we're looking at this buck, and there's this heavy horn 2-point. And I'm like, dude, I should kill this thing. And he's like, Brian, no, you can do better than that. I'm like, no. So we lay there and lay there and lay there.
There's a good 4-point in there too, and the other one hasn't came out yet. So we'll see what happens.
So we're getting up to leave. I backed off that knob, and I turn around and look, and I'm like, are you kidding me? And I'm like, Trampas, there's a good deer out there. That buck showed up.
Are you on him? We're good. You nailed him.
Oh my goodness.
You nailed him.
Oh.
That's a really good.
Nice work, man.
That was unbelievable.
Good
375. I ranged him 375, 378. Dialed him in and just smoked him. Pinwheeled. I saw it all, the vapor trail all the way in.
That's a deer right there that's gonna bully every other buck around because he's just a big old.
He is mature 4-point that needs to be taken off out of here. And honestly though, he's a trophy deer. Who wouldn't want him on their wall? So we get my deer and we head back to camp, and Trampas is like, you know what? We should be able to find a 4-point. And this one field the night before had about 120 deer on it. And we get up on this knob and we're about 550 yards away. And there's a buck out there just pushing everything off, just being mean. He's just nose down and he's rutting. And Trampas has our rum, and he just loves that thing. And he's like, all right. He goes, let's do this.
That's how you make deer disappear. Right there.
What a day. What a day. Unbelievable shot. Great job, man.
Thanks.
That was phenomenal.
Yep.
Well, man, this wraps up our Wyoming adventure with Rolling Bones No Boundaries. And we've had just such a good year out here. This spring we killed 2 turkeys in one day.
Yep.
And then we came out and we've hunted 2 days for whitetail, but we killed 2 whitetail in one day. And just been able to provide ourselves unbelievable table fare, great trophies. I mean, even this deer, man, I tell you what, memory for a lifetime. Those horns, you'll never forget this shot.
Yep.
The furthest shot ever.
Yep.
And I'm proud to say I was here on that day.
Yeah. And an ethical shot. You know, it's not like you're you're taking a guess at what you're doing. The system speaks for itself. I mean, it does.
I love to hear that. I love to hear that. It sure does. It'll make a believer out of anybody. So anyway, well, we've had a great time bringing this show to you. Hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have. Until next week, thanks for watching. Rolling Bones, no boundaries.